Jerry Heron here. Here we another YouTube video. It is now time for another Jerry Heron read-along video, in which you can tell by the title I'm reading you all, SpongeBob SquarePants. SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor. And this is a very awesome SpongeBob book. I remember I had this book when I was in 2nd grade. I was 7 years old. I got at a book fair at my elementary school when I was in 2nd grade in 2005. In which I really loved this book growing up. I read it all the time when I was younger, and there was an episode there was an episode based on this book. I don't know what came first, the book or the episode. I think the episode came first and the book came out based on the episode, called The Suds. But by the book it goes by SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor, but on the episode it's called The Suds. And this is actually a very hilarious book. I loved it when I was a kid, and I still love it to this day. And SpongeBob SquarePants is my favorite TV show, my favorite TV show on Nickelodeon, which I miss how SpongeBob used to be when I was a kid. SpongeBob was awesome for seasons 1, 2, and 3, and the movie was awesome too. Season 4, some episodes were okay. Not all of it was terrible as Season 4. Season 4 had some decent episodes, but a lot of them weren't as good. But then after Season 4, honestly, the show just started to become garbage, basically. But seasons 1, 2, and 3 are the best. Season 4 was okay, but after that, the show was just garbage. But anyway, let's not waste any time. Let's begin. SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor. Let's begin. There's the front. Oh, I hit the borrow button. Sorry about that. I almost forgot to hit the borrow button. Okay, now let's begin. SpongeBob Goes to the Doctor. It was digitalized by the Internet Archive in 2009. Here's the inside title. It's by Stephen Banks. Oh yeah, this is based off the television show, because this book came out later on. So this is based on a teleplay written by Paul Tibbett. Let's go. SpongeBob woke up one morning feeling terrible. "Oh, Gary, I don't feel like myself," said SpongeBob. "Achoo!" When SpongeBob sneezed, pink bubbles blew out of all his holes. "Meow," said Gary. "Don't be silly, Gary," said SpongeBob. "I don't have a cold. I don't get colds. I get the suds." "Meow," Gary replied. "No, I can't get the suds," cried SpongeBob. "Then I have to miss work, and I can't miss the day of working at the Krusty Krab." "SpongeBob, what's holding up those Krabby Patties?" yelled Mr. Krabs. "Coming right up, sir," said SpongeBob, sniffling. Mr. Krabs poked his head through the window. "What's wrong with you, boy? You're paler than a baby seahorse. Do you have the suds?" "No, sir," said SpongeBob weakly. "I feel great. Achoo!" "SpongeBob, you're too sick to work," said Mr. Krabs. "Go home and get some rest." "No, Mr. Krabs," said SpongeBob, pleading. "I'm okay, honest. Nothing personal, lad," said Mr. Krabs, "but I can't have you sneezing all over my food." "Who am I kidding, Gary? Achoo! I've got the suds," said SpongeBob sadly. "I better go see the doctor before I get worse." SpongeBob called up his friend Sandy Cheeks. "Sandy, I'm sick. Can you take me to the doctor?" "Sure, SpongeBob," said Sandy. "I'll be there faster than you can say, Sandy. I'm sick. Can you take me to the doctor?" "Hey, SpongeBob, going skiing?" asked Patrick. "I'm sick, Patrick," said SpongeBob, sniffling. "I'm going to the doctor." "No," cried Patrick. "You can't go to the doctor." "Why not?" asked SpongeBob. Patrick pushed SpongeBob back into his house. "I know a guy who knows a guy who went to the doctor's office once. It's a horrible place." "The doctor's office can't be as horrible as the achoo suds," said SpongeBob. "Yes, it is," said Patrick. "First they make you sit in the waiting room." "Is that the horrible part?" asked the nervous SpongeBob. Patrick shook his head. "No, it gets worse. They make you read old magazines." "Oh no," cried SpongeBob. "I'm scared. I don't want to go to the doctor." "You've got to help me get better, Patrick," said SpongeBob. "Will you be my doctor?" Patrick scratched his head. "Well, I didn't go to doctor's school, and I don't know anything about medicine, but sure, I'll do it." Patrick started putting corks into all of SpongeBob's holes. "There, that ought to do the trick," he said, clapping his hands. "Do you feel a bit better now, SpongeBob?" asked Patrick. Achoo!" SpongeBob sneezed, and he blew up like a balloon. "No bubbles," said SpongeBob excitedly. "Dr. Patrick, looks like your treatment is working. I'll send you my bill in the mail," said Patrick. "I'll be cured in no time," said SpongeBob. "I should call Sandy and tell her she doesn't need to take me to the doctor." SpongeBob tried to push the buttons on the phone, but his fingers were too big and puffy. "Dr. Patrick, will you call Sandy for me?" he asked. "Hello, Sandy. This is Dr. Patrick. I'm calling on behalf of my patient, Mr. SquarePants. You'll need to take him to the doctor." "Patrick, you're not a doctor," said Sandy. "Tell SpongeBob I'll be there faster than a barefoot jackrabbit in a race." "Sandy's coming, and she's bringing a jackrabbit," cried Patrick. You gotta make me well, or she'll take me to the doctor, yelled SpongeBob. I know exactly what to do, said Patrick. He put a giant bandage on SpongeBob's nose, spread jellyfish jelly on his feet, and played a song on the accordion. Do you feel better, he asked. No, said SpongeBob, and Sandy's gonna be here any second. Sandy pounded on SpongeBob's door. Open up, she yelled. I'm sorry, there's nobody home, called Patrick. Where's SpongeBob? Sandy asked. He's not here at the moment, said Patrick. Please leave your message after the beep beep. Sandy karate chopped the door down. Patrick, I'm taking SpongeBob to see a real doctor. She pushed SpongeBob out the door and rolled him down the road. He's fine, cried Patrick, running after her. Tell her how fine you are, SpongeBob. I'm achoo fine, said SpongeBob. SpongeBob startled, rolling down the hill toward the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob stopped. Shout, Mr. Krabs, you can't come back to work. You're still sick. Plus, there's no way you'll fit into your uniform now. SpongeBob rolled up the front door and sneezed a giant sneeze. Achoo! There was no denying it. SpongeBob needed a real doctor. He went to see the best doctor in Bikini Bottom. Well, Mr. SquarePants, you have the suds, said the doctor. Are you ready for your treatment? Are you going to make me wait in the waiting room and read old magazines? Asked the worried SpongeBob. The doctor laughed. No, silly. I'll give you some medicine. You'll feel all better. Patrick and Sandy were waiting for SpongeBob in the waiting room. SpongeBob, you're all better, said Sandy. Aren't you glad you saw the doctor? I sure am, said SpongeBob. Hey, Patrick, are you enjoying that old magazine you're reading? Patrick screamed, old magazine? No! And he ran away as fast as he could. That SpongeBob book is so hilarious. Like I said, I loved this book when I was little, at age 7. I still love it to this present day. I remember getting it at a book fair when I was in 2nd grade in 2005, and I really loved it a lot. It meant so much to me as a kid. And I'm sure all of you enjoyed the book. I did too. That's going to do it for this video. See you in my next video. This is Jerry Heron signing off.